It's time for another tale from the glass-guarded world. Ashley plays Tara Dane, the human fighter. Josh is Zartok, the tiefling wizard, and Gaston, the halfling rogue and bard. Jessica is Coral Petrichor, the Genasi druid, and Mama Sass, the half-orc bard and barbarian. And Chris plays Aster Fortuna, rogue and bard extraordinaire. Last time, the heroes were attacked by a spelljammer crewed by slavers, and after a dramatic fight, the Glass Guardians were victorious. One of the crew, a wily sorceress, had escaped, however, and was flying away. The crew of Corellan's Needle are determined not to let her escape. They're hoping that once they chase her down, they will be able to return to their current mission, to meet with the goddess of magic, the far-off one, who lives in the swamp far below their flying ship.
We can't let her get away.
So it's up to you, but I will tell you that the action clock has moved up to 5, and if she gets away, it will move up to 6.
Oh, we gotta get her.
Oh no, we gotta stop her.
Yeah. Come
I
on.
have no idea what it means, but
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's too
Six
close
is
to
bad.
6. It's too close to 6. Let's ram her.
Okay, well, can we pursue her and well, I guess Tara's gonna, if we've announced that she's there, Tara's going to ask Zartok to pursue her, and we'll make ranged attacks against her.
Okay, so you're going to pursue her. So we're going to treat her as a spelljammer. She's going to try to flee away from you.
She's probably got some pretty good maneuverability as a one person.
So she's trying to flee. Actually, so let's roll initiative, Zartok.
Wow. Wow.
Boy.
Our ship's trying to kill a flying person.
29?
29. Okay, you win the initiative. She is just trying to flee.
Give me a close range, Zartok. That's all I'm asking.
She got a total, she succeeded. She succeeded in fleeing. So
we are
she is
closing
right
the
now
distance.
going from long to extreme range. She's at extreme range. Zartok, what do you want to do?
We're closing the distance with a 32.
Okay, so you managed to move it to long range. The crew phase. What do y'all want to do in the crew phase?
What is the distance of long range?
Long range in game terms just means that you can attack with disadvantage with a ranged weapon, or you can cast. You can't cast any spells. No ranged spells will work. That's it. So you could shoot a bow with disadvantage if you want.
Okay, that's what Tara's going to do. She's taking out her bow and
Take a
she's
shot.
gonna
All right, take a shot with disadvantage.
try and take shots at her. Okay, 2 shots with disadvantage because it's a short bow.
Sure.
I'm going to ask everybody else if we're too far for the R spell people to coordinate repairs and to try to repair the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
One's a 9. I
That
assume
misses. Right.
And let's do another one. Oh my god, I rolled 2 ones. I'm not
Oh, dear.
kidding. Why do I do this?
Okay, those are definitely misses. I really need to get our fumble rules in shape. I haven't done that. Oops.
Mama Sass is not going to fire the ballista, which seems like super overkill.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to throw a javelin.
Oh, okay.
Well, then I'm going to ask everybody, including Esna and Gerlos, to
To
repair.
do some repairs.
Because
Okay.
I succeeded
Sure.
with a 16.
All right.
What's a 13 do for you?
13 is a miss.
Yep, I missed.
And I'm going to ask our strongest person to roll.
Okay, so
For
best
athletics.
best for athletics.
Probably Ansna.
Actually, Gerlos has a plus, I think +4 with athletics.
Coral's got a +5.
Oh, okay. Have
Then
Coral do
let's
it.
have Coral roll.
17.
All right, success. So that's
Nice.
you have 4 people repairing right now. So that's
And
4d4. I'm sorry,
plus
that's
my-
8d4.
Yeah, 8d4. Nice.
And there's no gunnery phase since you're not firing your ballista.
18 back.
Okay,
Nice.
nice. And that's initiative again.
35.
you beat her, and so she's going to try to flee, and she is not able to do so. You're doing a better job keeping up with her. So what do you want to do? You want to close the distance?
We're closing distance. I just barely pass it.
Okay, so now you're at short range, which means spells can also be used, and at long range attacks don't have disadvantage anymore.
Coral's gonna cast Blight. A DC 16 con save.
Okay, we actually need to roll regular initiative because she can do stuff too.
Okay.
Or we could just go back to the initiative rolls we had before. Let's just do that. That's
probably
easier.
Okay.
That's fine.
So let's see. Mama Sass. Does Mama Sass want to do anything?
She'll throw another javelin.
Okay. No disadvantage this time.
21 to hit.
That is a hit.
And that's
Wait.
only 5 damage.
Oh, okay. She begins plummeting to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that took her out?
Oh, does she still have
Yep.
mirror image though?
Oh, yeah. We got to roll the mirror image.
Wait, she
sorry,
only has
Jessica.
one, so it
Yeah.
has...
If this takes it out, that's still
That's
worth
right.
it.
Yep. Mirror image. Let's see. One. I must roll 11. I rolled a 15. So yes, you took out a mirror image.
Okay.
So she's
Sorry,
still
should've
going.
let it go.
And that brings us to Garlos. Garlos doesn't have a ranged weapon. Gaston,
Oh,
what does
come
Gaston
on.
want to do?
Kill.
He'll try to shoot her. Sure.
All right, so he drops Blood Gulper and pulls out his bow.
Oh,
And you could also use
20
spells.
to hit.
Oh.
20. That hits.
5 damage.
All right, again,
Hey, that does it.
that does it. So she begins plummeting toward the forest below.
Gaston took out 2 of the people that infiltrated our ship.
Yep.
Both of the people that
Both of them.
infiltrated the ship.
That's
Yep.
right.
The action clock is now at
Oh,
5,
no.
but it doesn't go any higher.
What is it?
I think the aliens come. That's my guess.
You're going to fight more Gith than a giant spaceship.
Woo. That was a close call.
I'm going to be walking with my hands behind my back in a very...
We could have been thrown off the ship. We could have just exploded.
Yeah, no, Tara's like going around, like high
That
fiving,
was
patting people on the
close.
back, giving people hugs. She's very proud.
That was excellent.
How many people were on that ship? I killed a bunch of people with a drum slap.
So you succeeded in defeating this ship, which was called the Cloud Knife.
Ooh, that is a cool name.
Cool name.
It was crewed by a helmsperson, a captain, 5 gunners, a bosun, 2 deckhands, and 2 boarding party members.
Ooh, I did not think
nice.
about
Do they have any prisoners on board? Or
They didn't
we...
have any prisoners on board.
Oh, good. That.
This was a hunting party, and they were hunting you.
What was our XP for that?
Oh, right. Hold on just a moment.
Well, it's split between all of us this time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is split between a lot of people this time.
Are you close to leveling up?
Listen, this girl's close, okay?
Okay.
Each PC and sidekick gets 3,000 experience points.
Oh my god, I'm so close.
So
3,000?
that means, 3,000. That means that Mama Sass and Papa Gasson get those full experience points. They're not getting half. They're getting those full experience points for that.
Tara needs 324 experience to level.
Wow, and she'll be level 12?
Level 11, actually.
11, okay.
Mom Sass is 600 shy.
Wow.
Yes, it leveled up.
Yeah, I would actually like to check that body that is left on our ship.
Ah, yeah, you want to check that body out. Good idea. So you search the body.
Doesn't have any blood.
Yeah, it's now totally dehydrated.
Oh, this is creepy.
And yeah. All the blood's been sucked out by some sort of weird dagger that Papa Gasson's carrying around. But there are 2 magic items on it.
Oh,
There's a magical potion and a magical 2-handed sword.
Tara.
I don't know if you can get better than a +3 pick, especially with her shielding skills.
That's true.
Mama Sass is a big fan of her axe, but she is interested in what it can do, the sword can do.
Okay. Well, who is someone going to cast Identify on it?
I don't have that spell.
No, only one of us does.
Zartok, right?
Zarkok's flying.
What about our boy Lumpin? Does he have Identify?
I can't remember if Lumpin has that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that here.
Can Tara identify the potion, at least?
Yeah, you can look at the potion. The potion is a potion of healing greater. So that's 4d4 plus 4.
Who needs potions?
Gerlos says, hey, I don't have any potions.
You don't leave the ship. Who, I'm gonna give it to, Aster.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Coral has 2. Zartok has 1 of the greater.
I think I have a
yeah.
regular. I just have one regular.
I think
Yeah.
you should have a couple regular.
No, I talked to Mike last time. He said that I must have used one of them, so I only have one.
I gave you 2 last time.
You did? Oh.
Yes.
She did.
Okay, then I have
2.
2 potions.
Add that to that character
All right,
sheet.
now you have a greater, and keep track of this.
Okay.
It's a nice one.
I will do so, Captain.
It's not easy to add items on the mobile device.
No, it's kind of a pain.
It is.
Yeah, I open a tab.
I had to open it on my computer last time to do it on there because I couldn't do it on my tablet.
You know, we really should give Gerlos 1 potion.
Yeah, can I get like a potion of like water? That'd be cool. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get a drink.
We do have, water on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some.
Great idea.
Okay.
I love you,
Hey,
Carlos.
you did a great job loading the ballista. Thank you for your assistance.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, without you, we wouldn't be able to take down these ships.
Yeah, I'm important.
Yes, you are. Every member of a crew is important.
It's that crown. It keeps just coming out.
Your circlet says, and the captain is the most important member of all.
Oh man.
So, you're continuing to fly downward?
Sure. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's
we
take a look.
We were headed towards the far off one when we
Right.
got
Are we
ambushed.
kind of like just repairing our ship as we go, I guess? The rest of us?
Sure. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll assume you can do most of the repairs to get your ship back in shape as you're descending. It's a little weird repairing it with this coral steel material that makes up the frame. It's not like wood, but you're able to do a decent job getting it back into shape. So the ship descends through the atmosphere toward the area known as Ozdazam. It's hard to see much from the air. It's covered with clouds and fog spilling down from the mountains to the west. Occasionally you see patches of forest or what appears to be, strangely, the tip of a pyramid protruding through the mist. Zartok's direction sense guides you toward a low-lying region, and eventually you can make out trees below the clouds. It's a densely forested swamp extending for miles in every direction.
Guys, I really was upset when I killed a bunch of people back in the Iron Empire. Today I killed a bunch of people, and I don't feel that bad.
Aster,
It's like this crew is making me more and more evil.
Aster, I don't think it's evil. These people were literally trying to throw us off the ship, and we just did it instead.
No, you're right. I'm just being, dramatic.
I understand that you want to be good and do good things, but I get the feeling that these people, it seems everyone with a spelljammer seems to be a slaver.
Yeah, it's just, we did so much thieving back in the day, and I'm trying to, we're heroes now. We're called something. What we do matters. It's important.
Yeah, I agree. And, I think that these people weren't probably not great folks.
I know.
And Tara dumps the lizard man body into the swamp.
Awesome. That's the most bad A thing I've...
So Zartok continues following his sense of direction in his head, but the result is puzzling. There's an area below you that you're pretty sure is the place you need to go, but it's so densely forested that you can't see the ground beneath the trees. There's no way you're going to be able to land your ship here. You can see some gaps in the trees a bit to the southeast. There might be a clearing there that you could use to land, or you could try to do something else. What do you want to do? Especially Zartok. What does Zartok want to do?
Probably land it. Although we could do like a featherfall jump.
You
mission.
could just jump out and feather fall down, or you could land the ship.
What's the distance between the opening area and where the sense of direction is coming from?
I don't know. A mile, a half mile?
Well, we can jump off. Me and Zartok can cast Featherfall.
I would like to find something, if we can, some area where we could hop off like we did at the little Slaver Cove. That way we know how we can also reboard the ship.
I think that's what Mike is describing even.
Yeah.
That landing area.
Yeah,
About a
okay.
mile
There's a
away.
landing area.
Might as well just land it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you search for a nice landing spot. You see some openings in the trees. Most of the clearings turn out to be dark pools of water. But after a brief search, you find a low, treeless hill nearby. It has some tumbled down stone ruins that suggest it may have had a villa or fort on it. Now there's nothing left but some of the foundation, and it seems like a good, flat, safe place to land. You want to set down there or keep looking?
That seems good.
Yeah, seems fine.
Okay.
I mean, should we investigate the area and see if nothing's hiding from us? Yes.
Sure. Do you want to do some perception checks and see if anything is hiding?
Sure.
Yeah.
Only a 19 for Coral.
17.
14.
Coral, Terra, you look around. You don't see any signs of anything lurking in the area. You see what looks like someone may have set up a campsite here at some point in the last few days, but it doesn't look like it has been touched in the last couple days.
I'm good.
How long did it take us to land? Would that have, was it a short rest kind of time to land?
Sure, yeah. If you guys want to take a short rest, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Awesome.
Lovely.
Short rest.
Yeah, definitely take a short rest. Recharge those hit points if you need them.
I just wanted my wild shapes back.
Yeah, and my bardic. I miss my rapier. Hey, guys, is it weird that I'm really excited?
What are you excited about, Aster? Lumpin wants to know.
Not so much for the far-off one, but we're in Odazam. I think I'm saying that right.
Ozdazam.
Ozdazam, yes. And there's vampires here. You know, I kind of want to know what those things look like.
It is kind of weird how obsessed you are with something that you don't know anything about.
Do we know anything about vampires in the glass jar?
No. You don't know anything about them in World 83.
Okay.
It would be hard for them to get past the procedure to get people into the world.
Yeah.
Now, Coral and Zartok would know something about vampires.
Well, I'm assuming I've talked about it enough that they filled me in. I hear about these beautiful, pale vampire creatures.
Aster, you need to focus. We got a thing we're working on. You don't got time to go dealing with the vampires.
I know. It just would be cool. It's almost like they're a dark elf.
That's a little ironic coming from Coral.
Who's saying that, Tara or Ashley?
Ashley.
Okay. I don't disagree.
You gonna disembark? You gonna hang out in the ship for a while? What's the plan?
Well, yeah, who's coming? I definitely want to go. Zartok has to go.
Zartok has to go.
Coral's coming.
Yeah, I guess he does. He is being called for it, so. But Tara's definitely going.
Okay. Zartok, Coral, Tara, and Aster.
Tara will give instructions to Lumpin.
Okay. What are the instructions?
If anything comes at you, please consult me with a sending spell.
Okay. Like what? What about a raccoon?
If the raccoon is large enough to do damage to the ship, then yes. But unless it's a gigantic mutant raccoon, you're okay.
Okay.
I mean, whatever a vampire might look like, or another ship, or...
What if Mama Sass says she wants to fight it?
Still consult me, but we'll probably let her fight it.
Okay.
You remember last time when, that ship came up and you said, hey, guess what? This is happening.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like that. I liked that. That was really helpful.
Okay, I can do that.
Lumpin, you're excellent. You're such a wonderful co-pilot to Zartok, and thank you for all your assistance.
Wow, thanks.
Captain. should we leave a temporary captain while we're always gone?
Mama Sass is the temporary captain while we're always gone.
You don't think ends not okay. All right. I defer to you, Capitan.
Yep, that's the one I trust. She is tough, and I respect her.
Sure.
Mama Sass is very carefully cleaning the ballista right now. Like, there is one little scratch from all the damage that happened, and she is very carefully taking care of that scratch.
Ansno's working on the rest of the ship with Garlos.
Uh-huh.
Can we identify the things too before we go?
You never. Do you want to cast Identify on that sword?
Yeah, at least the sword. Yeah.
Okay. It is a +1 two-handed sword, or great sword, I should say. +1 great sword.
Does Mom Sass have a magic axe already?
Yes.
She does.
Okay.
But now she has options.
Yeah, it's not +1, but I like its features. So she's going to stick with it.
Its features.
It has some other stuff it does.
Yeah.
We can always sell it for a lot of money or use it as a trading.
I will put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Nice.
So, you ready to go?
Indeed.
Okay. You leave the hill, heading in the direction Zartok's intuition tells him is the right one, northwest. After a short time hopping from one muddy island to another, you find a path that winds in generally the right direction. After about 30 minutes of walking, Coral hears quiet voices somewhere ahead.
Coral shushes everybody and stops everyone, so we're not making noise.
You can hear these voices, but you can't make out what they're saying. If you want to make a perception check, you can try to hear more actively what they're saying.
22.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Coral, you can hear there are two people. They sound like they're upset or panicky. You can make out one of them says, "You think we can carry the body all the way back to the village?" And the other one says, "What choice do we have?" "All right, fine. Let me get my things." What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm going to stay. I'm not going to whisper because podcast, but Coral's whispering to the others.
Stage whisper.
Okay.
Okay, so there's some people up ahead of us. They're talking about carrying a body all the way back to a village. There's two of them that I hear. I mean, what do you think?
Well, go ahead, Captain.
Perhaps they could help us?
Maybe. And if for some reason they're bad guys, I have this cool new spell that can erase their memories.
All right. So, you want to move forward? You want to stay here? What do you want to do?
Can we, Aster,
Yes.
could you maybe go, do, like, the sneaky thing and, like, spy on them?
Yes. Yes. I will definitely do that. I can also just turn invisible. I'll walk up to them and
That's
pretend
also
I'm a ghost.
really sneaky, but, I mean, you're also really sneaky just in general, so if you don't want to use a spell, that's fine, too.
Yeah. Let me get up close and see what they're all about. Maybe make out some features.
Yeah, well,
Can I-
I mean, because what if they're, like, the people from the ship that we knocked out of the sky?
Yeah. And Coral. Vampires, like you guys have told me. Pale? Do they have, like, glowing eyes, or they just in case these people...
Mike, what do I know about vampires?
They're super hot.
Oh, make a religion or a history check. Let's see what you know.
It's either. Both are +3. So a 19.
You know a lot about vampires. You know that they're undead. You know they want to suck your blood. You know that they're very powerful. You know that in Ozdazam, it is common for a vampire lord to rule over a village or a town.
What do they look like physically?
I have a general description I can give.
Yep, pale-skinned humanoids.
Do their eyes glow or anything that defines them besides
No.
their teeth?
I mean, if they don't want to appear as anything unusual, they don't have to. They can often pass for ordinary people.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to sneak on over. That's okay.
Okay, so you make a stealth check. Go ahead.
That's right. 26.
All right, 26. Wow.
No, plus 11.
All right, so you sneak up through the swamp. You follow this path, and you see there's an island in the middle of this wet area. There are some trees that have fallen that make paths over to the island, and there's a large tree on this island, and there are 3 humanoids sort of puttering around on the island. One is lying on the ground, and then there are 2 others that are walking around. The 2 that are walking around, they're picking stuff up. One of them's going through its pack. One of them's an elf, and the other one is a halfling.
Oh, so not vampires, maybe.
And then the third one lying on the ground, it's hard to be sure. You think maybe it's a human.
Anything like weapons or things like that I can see at
Yeah, you can see that the elf has a bow and a longsword, and the halfling has a staff.
Okay, do they look... So they don't look like common villagers. They look maybe more like
No, they look like they're competent.
armor, things like that?
The halfling is wearing some kind of hide armor, and the elf is wearing, it looks like some kind of leather.
Okay. All right. They seem like it's... How long does it look like it's going to take them to get their things together and move on?
Well, not long.
All right, then I'm going to...
The person lying on the ground looks like they're wearing robes.
Oh, can I make a perception check on the, or investigation, whatever, on the road body to see if it was maybe...
Sure, make an investigation check.
Rolled an 11 plus investigation 5, so 16.
What can you see from this distance? From this distance, you can see that this body looks like it's sprawled out unnaturally, and its limbs don't look like they're resting in the position they ought to be. It looks like it has been badly beaten, and you also notice there's blood all over the grass and the trunk of the tree. It looks like something happened to this body.
Do the colors look familiar to what I saw on the ship?
No, it doesn't look like anybody you saw on the other ship, and you got fairly close to that other ship.
Okay, so not the sorceress who boarded us?
No, it doesn't look like them.
And it looks like this person kind of got so badly killed that the blood splattered onto a bunch of things in the surroundings?
Yes,
Ugh,
yes.
What the heck? All right, this is messed up. I'm going to quickly move back to the group.
All right, you move back to the group.
Guys. Things are not looking good. The body, it looks like it was bent out of shape. Like twisted in weird ways. Very unnatural. Blood is splattered all over the surrounding area. The trunks, the grass. It looks messed up, man. I don't know if these people are good or bad. One's an elf, I think, and the other a halfling, maybe?
Did they look like they had been in the fight?
Oh, did I notice that? Like, was there blood on their clothing?
No, you didn't see any blood on their clothing.
Yeah, no blood on them, but they're armored and equipped.
Maybe it's worth introducing ourselves to see what might be lurking in the swamp, other than vampires, or if that's a vampire thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, you lead the way. You are the captain.
Okay. Unless there are any protests, that's what Tara's going to do.
Hey, yeah, guys. Zartok? Goral?
Sounds good.
Is Zartok cool with this plan, or is he just like begrudgingly going along as normal?
Yeah, it's none of our business.
Yeah,
But
I think
yeah.
it's silly to mess with these people. We don't know what's going on there. They're not part of what we're here for.
Do you think we can take them if there are bad people?
Of course we can.
Oh, so you've had a taste for blood, so now you need to kill everyone we find in the woods.
Well, I don't feel as bad when I kill like 10 people. I'm sure 2 more on my list isn't gonna damage my soul. I don't know. Tara really seems to want to mess with them.
I mean, I'll do what you want, but seems silly. They're not what we're here for.
Well, I mean,
Maybe they are. Where's the ping coming from, Mike?
It's coming from that direction. Not directly that direction, but that's sort of where the path goes.
Okay.
I could cast... I don't know, Zartok, do you have this spell? I could cast, if I have it still, hold person, and, keep them in place. We can tie them up.
It's a terrible introduction. These could be harmless people. These could just be, villagers who could give us some information, and then we move along our way.
Sure, but we gotta be careful. Because if they're bad and start attacking...
Then they're gonna die.
You're so straightforward,
Can't
Cap.
argue with this logic. That's quite brilliant.
Sure, let's go talk to them, Cap.
Okay, so Tara leads the way down the path.
Okay.
Sure.
Is that right?
Yes.
Don't say okay when I say something.
No,
You have to tell me.
That is accurate. That is what Tara would
Okay,
do.
all right. Okay, all right. So Tara is walking down the path. So you're not attempting to be stealthy, I take it.
No, she's not.
All right. So you're approaching the this island, and you can see these 2 people.
She's approaching in an amiable way.
All right. So you see these two people, and they're picking up their packs, and they're beginning to pick up this body. One of them holding the arms, one holding the legs, and then they hear you coming, and the elf calls out, "Don't come any closer!" And the other figure drops the body and says, "You'll not fool us again."
Hi. I'm Tara. Yeah, we've never met.
Oh, yes, we have. We know who you are. Stay back. We won't be fooled again.
We've heard of the Glass Guardians?
What?
The Glass Guardians.
Oh, you're the Oblex. We know who you are. Stay back. You won't surprise us again. So he pulls out his staff.
What are the Oblex?
And he waves his hands around like he might cast a spell. He says, "You stay back."
What are the Oblex?
Oh, you know what the Oblex is.
Do I know what the Oblex is?
Probably not, but make a history check.
Probably not. 12.
No, you don't know what an Oblex is.
Okay.
27. History check.
27?
For Zartok, yeah.
27. Zartok, you know it's some kind of monster that has something to do with mind flayers.
Oh, our old friends. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a monster that can impersonate creatures, and it is attracted to intelligence.
Fantastic. We're leaving now.
Well, everybody calm down. There's no need for you to wiggle your staff in the air, friend. We are heroes. We are the Glass Guardians, liberators of cities, protectors of the innocent. We come in peace.
Well, where'd you come from, though? You're not from one of the villages near here.
No.
Oh, I'm Captain Teradane of Corellian's Needle. It's a spelljammer.
What?
We came down on a floating ship.
They look at each other confused. Look, if you're the Oblex and you're trying to confuse us, this is the most ridiculous story you could have possibly come up with.
Therefore, what we're saying must be true.
I suppose.
Ooh.
I don't suppose that heroes can revive the dead.
Is that a friend?
He was our friend, yes. The Oblex got him.
How long's he been dead?
We've been here an hour.
Yeah, I would be happy to help you, but unfortunately I do not have the skills for someone who's been deceased that long.
It was a long shot anyway. We'll introduce ourselves, the elf says. I'm Foldwin Lorlana, and this here is Markic. I'm a ranger, he's a druid.
Oh, you guys live around here?
We've been hired by the local village to hunt down this monster. It recently killed their hedge wizard and a sage, and impersonated them, but then fled to the swamp when it was discovered. It's said that this creature lurks in the swamp around the old crone's home and tries in vain to find her. And the village hired some adventurers, that's us, to try to defeat it. But as you can see, it's gotten the better of us and our poor friend Mladen.
The old crone?
Yeah, the old crone. She lives hidden in the swamp.
What direction does she live in?
The ranger looks around. That way, just northeast. Somewhere in that way.
Tara looks at Zartok.
Just check out.
Yeah, that seems right.
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right.
Does she look, like really skinny, kind of like floats on the ground, and she wears like this long dress, and it's a little low cut, and
We haven't seen her. We're not actually from around here. We've been hired through by the village to take care of the Oblex, but I think we're going to have to give up on that one.
How many do you think there are?
How many Oblex?
Yes.
I hope there's just one.
Okay.
how many you seen?
One.
What does it actually look like? Like, does it have a regular form?
I don't know what its normal form is. It normally attacks in the form of someone that it's impersonating.
Well,
I don't suppose you'd lend us a hand with this body, would you?
Sure. Hey, if we ever like come across each other again, can we have like a code word?
A code word? That's a good idea. What do you think?
Needle.
Needle.
Yeah.
Yes, needle shall be our code word. That might not be effective against the Oblex. The Oblex is a brilliant monster. It can feel the thoughts of creatures that it hunts. But in any case, we are going to head back to the village. We gotta go to the southeast and then to the south. Would you help us with the body? You don't have a wagon or something?
No.
Or a boat?
How far is this village?
It should be about 3 miles.
Tara's fine with doing this. Yeah.
I look at Tara, then I look at Zartok and Coral, and to just see how their insight check. How are they feeling about this?
You want to do an insight check?
Yeah, Coral
on
and
Tara and
well, not Tara.
on
She's
Coral and
Zartok.
Zartok.
I want to see if they're cool with it, if they're like anxious to get the heck out of Dodge. I don't want to say anything out loud that might infer anything with these people.
Okay. You guys can say how you feel.
Well, I just because they haven't really been talking.
Yeah, they haven't
about,
said much.
So I'm just trying to inquire their state based on my insight.
Zartok's looking into this forest and his eyes are darting around a lot.
Coral's got her arms crossed and she is slowly shaking her head.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
creature sounds scary, and there's a benefit to numbers.
Well, I'm going to send a message to Coral and then to Zartok and whisper, guys, apparently whatever this thing is, it's after the person we're looking for. So maybe if we kill it, maybe it will ingratiate ourselves even more.
We don't know that it's after her. It's just around her.
Well, didn't they just say that this thing is looking for the crone?
Did they say it was looking for the crone, or?
They said it lurks in the swamp, and
Around her home?
it is said the creature inhabits the area around the old crone's home, but tries in vain to find her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think she did say that she had a pet when we met her that one time.
I mean, this just don't sound like it's our problem.
Maybe it was a trick just to get me here so it could eat my brain. Not my beautiful brain.
All right. Well, they're sort of looking nervously at you as you're standing on the other side of this log.
I think
Let's
we should help them.
Let's bring it back to the ship and then we'll drop it off at the village and then we'll come back.
Sure.
Thank you very much. All right. So you're gonna help them lift up the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you walk across the log. The body, as you get closer to it, you can see that it's probably a wizard, a human wizard, and it looks just brutally beaten. It's just been clobbered. And it has some it has some green robes on, and it has a spell component pouch, and the two of them sort of gently pick it up. And they say, "Would you mind? We'll carry it for some distance, and then you can take a turn."
Sure.
Can I do a medicine, survival, or investigation, whatever?
Yeah, do a medicine check.
I just want to see what kind of injuries they are. If there's any kind of stabbies, or if it blew out from the inside.
Oi, what was the form it took when it killed your friend?
Hold on just a moment. I want to see what Chris's check here is.
16.
16. Yeah, it looks like it has suffered just massive blunt trauma.
So it's all bludgeoning.
Yep. You wanted to know what form it took? It took the form of the people from the village. It took the form of Rurik the Sage and Milos the Wizard.
Can I tell now that we've probably talked for like a minute with these guys, can I tell their total class levels?
Total class levels.
I think Ashley's got a way for us to see through it. See through this.
Let's see here. I don't know how that works. Let's see. So, total class levels. Gosh, how does that work? Yeah, so I'll say their total class levels appear to be 11.
Like
Wow.
Combined, the two of them?
Combined.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Tara's just gonna kind of help with the body anyway, like grab
Okay.
up the side and walk towards the ship, and she kind of says, what do you guys like normally do? Are you just mercenaries or?
That seems like an ugly word for it, but I guess it's accurate. The halfling is walking next to Zartok and says, "Say, what's your story? Don't normally see your kind around here. You're a wizard, aren't you?"
Nope.
You guys,
No?
you guys part of a group?
That's a 16 deception.
Do I have insight? The halfling looks at you kind of strange and says, "Well, that's all right. You'll do anyway. Roll for initiative."
Oh no!
Oh.
I don't know why that was so funny, man.
I just wanted them to join our crew. They just seem like nice people.
Do you want to be our friends? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey, not bad.
Maybe I should have done insight on them. I have passive 20 insight.
I thought you did.
No, he didn't. He did insight on his own party.
And we're
that's right.
morons.
I was like, oh, dang. He might. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I'm good.
No, it's fine.
All right, it's cool. I needed that 300 experience or whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna let you place yourselves. Tara says she's helping with the body. Coral didn't really sound like she was too close, so if she wants to put herself farther away, that's fine. Aster, you can put
I was
yourself.
going to be in the front
Okay,
of them.
so Aster is sort of like going back over the log here.
Is that log the direction we came from, or?
Yes, that's the direction you came from.
Okay.
Is everybody comfortable with where you are on the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aster, what'd you get?
23.
What did Tara get?
25.
And what did Coral get?
16.
And what did Zartok get?
11.
I'm going to make this a surprise round, but I'm going to have
Tara can't be surprised.
Tara can't be surprised. And also, I'm having a hard time being sure, but I get the sense that Zartok was pretty skeptical. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, trying to lie about.
And Coral, you also seemed a bit suspicious. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not suspicious, maybe just uninterested. Like,
Oh, okay.
so,
Well,
honest, yeah.
you tell me, do you think you'd be surprised if they suddenly turned on you while carrying this body?
Yes. I'll say yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say that Zartok's not surprised, and Tara's not surprised because she can't be surprised, but Aster and Coral are surprised. But Tara goes first as these two suddenly turn on you. And Tara, what do you want to do?
She's going to let that body sag as she takes her hands off of it, and she's going to grab her war pick, and she's going to attack the one with the bow.
Okay, you attack the ranger.
All right, let's see. That is a 29 to hit and a 17 to hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the 29 is definitely a hit, and the 17 is also a hit.
All right. Okay, so that's 12 damage, and then the other hit is 13.
Okay. Wow. Tara comes out swinging as these two draw weapons to attack. Anything else you want to do?
Sure, I'm going to action surge and do it again.
Okay. That's not a bonus action, right? That's just something you can do.
Yep.
Okay,
And I
go
had
ahead.
that short rest on the boat, so I have it again. This is a unnatural 20 and then a 30.
Wow. Okay, 2 more hits.
8 plus 8 is 16, and the other's a 14 damage.
All right. 14 and how much?
16. Oh, almost mashed damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, wow. Tara has done a huge amount of damage in one round, or one turn here. Wow. Okay. At the end of Tara's turn, a legendary action takes place. And as she is swinging at this elven ranger, suddenly out from the middle of this ranger's chest, a pseudopod reaches out
Not again.
Oh.
and attacks Tara. Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
That would hit.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I have a
so
21 armor class, but it hits. Natural 20.
It hits. So that's a 28 total. You take... Oh my gosh, this is going to hurt much more than normal. All right. So let's see here. I got to roll 12d6.
Ruh-roh.
Too many.
I'll just do 66 twice, I guess. All right, so let's see this.
Oh
All right,
my god.
hold on.
The phlogiston.
44 points of damage.
I would call that a lot.
And you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oof. It's a 7.
You fall prone. All right, so Tara falls prone as this pseudopod, this pinkish purplish pseudopod, whips out of the creature and knocks Tara down.